Yo, what's up? How's all everybody? Fuck off. How's everybody doing?
And we back, y'all. What's up?
Welcome
What's
to
up?
another episode of Raw is Law.
Raw
I
as
am
well.
the Cypher.
And I'm BA. And on this week's episode, y'all, we're gonna be talking about the SNAP benefits terminated. We're gonna be talking about gay and straight men relationships. Not relationships, I'm sorry, friendships. We're gonna be talking
Mm.
about Pleasure You and his statement he made about fat phobia. And then we're gonna talk about Elijah and Raheem's breakup and on Deep Dick's podcast thingy, whatever he was doing. So what's what's been up with you?
Listen,
Happy
not,
Halloween.
listen. So gay Christmas happened last night. Well, that's what
We're
Halloween
recording at
is.
like what, 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, look, we up early, we coffeeed up, we energied up, so But no, shout out to Jimmy Valentino. I linked up with him yesterday. We went to our little favorite spot here, the Heretic, for
I'm sure.
Halloween.
Hold on, hold on. I was gonna say I knew Jimmy was gonna take you somewhere where you had to get naked.
So
Listen,
let me,
I love the, I love,
Jimmy.
I love the Heritage though. I have every time I went to the Heritage, I had a good time.
It's always a ball, and it's
It's
like,
always a good time.
and it's for the cheap. That's the thing. Like
Mhm.
the tickets for their little thing was like $20. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to let me stop shitting on the black people shit. But it's just y'all be taxing too much, and I ain't got time to go in there in that environment. And y'all don't even want to do nothing. Y'all just want to sit around and look. Just the body girls is all sitting around looking at each other, pretending like they don't fuck.
They don't be
Like.
doing nothing in the dark room either, like at DV and stuff. I mean, hold on. And the one in Dallas that I went to, it people was doing anything, but a
Mhm.
lot of it wasn't really much going on. Not like how it be like at the Heritage.
They gagged the girls real bad last night at the Heritage though because so they took the dark room area. Look, niggas because when niggas walk in, the first thing they do is do that little preliminary lap to see who around and everything like that. The dark room was lit up like a fucking Christmas tree because they was in there judging costumes. It was a big ass
Oh,
sign
bitch!
there was a big ass sign outside the door. This is the judging area, so everybody looking like you know it.
Y'all could have took
You
that shit outside. Y'all know what people come
listen.
here for.
Listen, the girls was outside in 40-degree weather sucking dick in costumes. That's how
Oh my
bad
god!
it was. Look,
You know what?
you
It's
look,
so funny because every time I've gone to the Heritage, it's been in the winter time, and it's always been cold as fuck every time I've gone to the Heritage.
look, and that was the thing. Like last night, it like this is the first night I believe that the temperature really did drop down. So
Mhm.
my costume wasn't nothing crazy. So like I said, I had a little bit of coverage, but I was still cold. And then here comes Jimmy walking up the street, butt
Naked.
ass naked. He a butt ass naked pharaoh with all that body and them titties. I said, look at this motherfucker walking up the street with a damn fair with a he looked good though with
That's
a
the
with a
thing.
fucking
You gotta walk so far when you park at the Heritage. Like I don't think
yes.
they don't have no valet or nothing, and it's like you gotta walk so far, basically naked, and
So
you gotta cross a busy street. What street is that you gotta cross?
yeah, you gotta cross Cheshire Bridge Road and hope don't nobody bap the piss out your ass. Like you sitting up there, you in all stage of undress trying to run across the street. And you know what my biggest fear be every time? Every time I go across that road, I be, what if one of my coworkers just happen to be coming up the street and they see my ass running across the street in the fucking hardest? Like,
This there. That's crazy. But they know, child. That's Atlanta though.
like,
But you know
but
the
no, it was.
but you know like we mentioned Deviant. You was talking earlier about how a lot of people now, a lot of gays, especially on Twitter and stuff, they be trying to act
Mhm.
so conservative now about sex.
So here's the conclusion I've come to because we talked about it. Me, Jimmy, and T. Shout out to T. We talked about it last
What
night
up,
too.
T?
I don't understand. I don't even think they're acting anymore. I just believe black gay men are just conservative,
They
and
are.
it's so annoying because it's like to me these attitudes are so regressive because our sexuality, especially black gay men's sexuality, has been under such a microscope historically. Our shit has been so politicized, it's been so policed, and you would think that we would allow each other to be free. Because here's my thing: everybody ain't a freak. We talk about it all the time. There are levels to it. Everybody is not into openness and all that, and that's totally cool. The problem is they don't want anyone else to be into it. So now you have a bunch of sissies in a space that's supposed to be a free and open environment, just being openly judgy and killing the fucking vibes. You know what I'm saying? And they really be acting like that. I'm talking about, mind you, mama is standing up against the wall with a whole jockstrap hardest combo, talking shit about everybody else.
It's crazy.
How you in whole uniform, but you talking about people being hoes? Like it's so confusing to me.
But that's what mostly who be like at the deviant type of stuff though. Is that crowd.
It's this sanctimonious attitude. So like, I don't. Where do we lose the plot to the point where all niggas like doing is riding around on a moral high horse? They get off on that shit. And it's not even with sex. We can take sex plumb out the equation. It's literally everything, you know. Oh, you don't live. You and y'all been dating for 6 months and y'all don't live together yet. Y'all gays. Like, girl, what the fuck?
That's another thing that brings me up that I mentioned to you that we didn't plan on talking about, but it feels like now it's like gays over 30 can't do anything.
Oh my God.
It's like they always talk about, oh, you at the bar, you 30, you went to the bar, you 30. It's like, what are you talking about? Why do y'all feel like, what is going on in y'all's life and y'all's generation where 30 feels old?
It's this Peter Pan complex. That's what I think of it. These motherfuckers think that they gonna stay 25 forever. And the thing is, they act like it, because you know that's why you got the motherfucker 46, 47, 48 years old down to the bar, motherfucker trying to twirl with them damn young ass kids. We all grow up. You know what I'm saying? We get older. You don't get to 30 and just drop dead. I'm telling y'all, life goes on after 30. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all at homecoming? Homecoming is lit homecoming. Words be beating y'all ass. It's for the motherfuckers who left to bring their ass home for that one weekend to watch that band play and watch them niggas run up and down that damn field. It is for them. It's not for your young ass. You already at home.
It's crazy how like I don't know how to like put this into like words yet, but and it's probably going to roll into the whole in SNAP benefits thing. But I just feel like they feel like 30 is old because, how can I say this? They feel they don't really have any resources or anything, or like that. I guess I could say that we had, not that we had a lot though, but like times are harder for them. So I feel like they are like holding on to this thing to think that 30 is far away from them. So they have time or something. I don't know how to really say it.
That's interesting. That's dope.
I don't know how to really say it yet and put the words together yet. It's just been in my head, and it's the first time
I feel where you're coming from. I do think that plays a factor, because you got to keep in mind too. You know, we still dealing with that time warp from the pandemic. Time still don't feel real yet. So it's like it's this idea of, well, I ain't gonna have shit waiting for me no way, so I might as well live it up now. I understand the attitude is rooted in a little bit of apathy, but you know, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you know, like this whole thing they on where it don't matter. Take that trip, book that trip, go to that. Like, I understand what you're saying, baby, but here's the thing: when you get back from that trip, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come back, y'all talk all that shit about, you know, book the trip, fuck these jobs, all that kind of shit like that. But as soon as you get back, you disputing charges. If it's really fuck that trip, you shouldn't be on the phone with American Express talking about something. No, I didn't buy that bottle of Class A Azul, you know, all that kind of shit like that.
When I tell you, I was It wasn't too long ago when I found out that people disputed charges.
That's how all the girls do. All these trips, all these prides. That Monday, as soon as that weekend over,
Like, you
the
can do
girls
that.
listen. The girls is on the phone with American Express. They on the phone with MasterCard. Hell, some of them might be on the phone with Discover, and they is disputing the motherfucking charges.
That is crazy. And so, and I'm sure as everybody know, the government is shut down, and so they're not gonna fund even in the little reserve that they have to fund SNAP in the case of a government shutdown. They're not gonna fund SNAP. So as of what today, like people SNAPs is not getting renewed or getting replenished.
And it,
And go ahead.
no, go ahead, you finish.
No, no, no. I was gonna say that it's that's what it is, sad and everything. But my what I bring it up for is that there's people who I feel are grifting off of this and they're
Mm,
online saying things like, this is what you need to do to survive. These are meals that you can make for under $5 and
mhm,
all this stuff. I feel like that is just it's so odd to me because it's like you shouldn't have to do that. Like that's not the I
mhm.
don't know. What you think about it?
No, I think we shouldn't have to be in this place where we're doing things like that. We shouldn't have to be in a place where a person is, you know what I'm saying, showing how to make meals with nothing but canned goods and that kind of shit like that, you know. And why I do feel a lot of it, some of it is, I ain't gonna say a lot, some of it feels performative, but at the same time, you know, it's like, damn, we really are in this place where we
Yes.
have to start doing things like this, and it's
Now
not fucking
there's
fair.
some content out there where like there's this Amish girl who show like stuff like that, but that's being her brand or whatever, where she show like easy recipe, homemade stuff like that. But
Mhm.
it's just like people are now saying, "Don't worry about your food stamps getting taken away. You can do this." I'm like, there's people out here with three, four, five, six kids, right?
Or even worse, the people who are encouraging people to go out here and boost and steal. Now, here's my thing. I totally understand the Robin Hood of it all, but you have to see the long play. You don't think they thought about that? You think this is happening by accident? So it's gonna be okay. We gonna starve them out. Then they're gonna get desperate. They're gonna want to steal. What we gonna do? We gonna pack the grocery stores with police. We're gonna increase the police presence around these places. Now now so and so is locked up and chewed up in the system, which is the to me, this is me getting in my 10-4 hat part right here. I believe that's the end goal, to pack
Yeah.
these prisons up, because the prisons are privatized. Somebody's
Mhm.
profiting off of them. You know what I'm saying? And all this labor that has to get done from the quote unquote illegals that they deported, they're gonna start using prison labor. And that's what I think
Here's
is
the
happening.
deal. Oh, I 100% believe that this is the plan. They feel like black people have advanced too much in this country, and they feel
Mm-hmm.
like black people should be doing the work that the quote unquote illegals do, and that's why they want to push the
Mm-hmm.
illegals out, and so in so many ways put black people back in their places.
Right.
And that's what the whole he said it. What did he say? The immigrants are
Mm-hmm.
taking black jobs and all this stuff. Like, what are you talking about?
What the
And
fuck is a black job? You fucking I don't
and
I try to even mention that fucking
and
man.
and
Fuck
and
y'all.
and and they I think another thing that that just threw a wrench in their plan is that I believe they plan for black people to be out here in these streets protesting and everything, and they were gonna like be whooping black people ass as for optics and red meat for their base, and that
I
hasn't
don't
happened. And that's why I encourage black people, do not go out there and protest. Like, whatever, just do
don't
your
protest.
minimum, go vote in that.
And here's my thing: protest with your wallet. That's what that because don't get it, because like I say, the whole Target thing, that that shows you have power in your wallet.
Yeah.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, I implore y'all, tighten your fucking purse strings. All because I know it's somebody listening to me right now saying, I ain't gonna let them take Christmas from my baby. My baby gonna get that PS5. I'm about to say another. I promise you, little man will be able to survive without a PS5 until March. Tighten the purse strings. Don't
Yeah.
go out here spending no fucking money. Don't go out here, you know what I'm saying, balling out and everything like that. Like, hold your money back. You can get some act right that fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because it's really getting to the point we really gonna have to start showing these motherfucking people. Also, food banks, that is a resource. Stop being proud, y'all. I was listening to another a podcast. I want to say, shout out to Mona over there at what is it? Don't Call Me White Girl. I love
Yeah.
her show, by the way. She was talking. They were talking about how people were organizing food drives specifically for government workers who were being affected by the shutdown, but nobody was showing up because they was too proud because nobody want to look poor. We are in a nigga. We in the all of us collectively. We're in the trenches right now. Swallow that fucking pride. Go get that box. Not only that, you know what I'm saying? Go to the food bank. If you can donate to the food bank, if you're at all able, I'm talking about all you single motherfuckers. Y'all get out here every day talking about how you can book a trip anytime and all that kind of shit like that because you ain't got nobody in your house but you. Y'all the ones.
Yeah.
Take some of that money that you give to Miss Delta, go carry your ass and buy some shit and take it to that food bank. It's some kids out here who can eat while your motherfucking ass trying to book a trip to goddamn the Dominican Republic to get bust down on the motherfucking beach. But let me stop.
Listen, but you know, like I was saying, that's the reason why I wanted to bring up the snap thing, because if I myself, one person, you know, can feel the weight of like the food and everything going up and everything. And, you know, so I was at the grocery store yesterday and eggs just so happened to be on sale for like $2. And I'm reaching it, they were on sale, right? Not regular price, they're on
Did they
sale.
have a chicken back there shitting that eggs? God damn. Nigga, they had that chicken back there working overtime. Oh,
It was a sale. It was a sale where you had to get. It was a sale only through the app. You had to scan it through the app and all that shit to get it. It was a lot, right? To get them $2 eggs. But so I'm open the thing to get some, and this old ass white man gonna talk about gonna look at me and say, "Oh, good deal." Um, he said something about, "Don't we gotta thank Trump for lowering the prices?" And I said, I looked at him like with I said, "Do we?" Like that, and he was like, and then he like stopped smiling or whatever. I guess why would you think I would be down to talk to you like that in that way?
It's here's my thing. It really boggles my mind. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to be shocked by it, but I really just am. The white people who still out here thinking that Trump is this savior for y'all are suffering. You don't see that? They don't they really don't understand that they out here in the trenches with us this time. They still thinking that, you know, I'm like, the cognitive dissonance of it all is really wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Fam, y'all eating Velveeta sandwiches right now. But what it is with white people, long as they can look to their left and their right and see everybody else suffering worse than them. And when I say white, I'm talking about poor white people right now.
Yeah.
Because middle class and up white people, that's a different kind of monster. But poor white people, you West Virginia motherfuckers, you Alabama motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers out there who could trace your lineage back to the same brother and sister not 1 or 2 generations ago. Yeah, it's y'all. For some reason, if y'all can look to y'all left and y'all right and see that a black and a brown person is doing worse than you, you're fine. You are A-okay. That is the most ignorant shit in the world. I rather
That's how they keep.
struggle as long as I see you struggling harder than me.
And the Republican Party, the GOP, they like cater to that to them. Like that's how they keep them, you know, voting for them. But yeah, anyway, y'all, yeah.
It's real out here, y'all. Look out for each other. this is where we actually need to be locking in with collectivism. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I had a neighbor, Miss Taddy. She's still living, by the way,
Mhm.
growing up. And what she would do, that woman would make a big, I'm talking about a huge, big ass pot of red beans every Monday, because in Louisiana is red beans and fried chicken Mondays. That's just a
Mhm.
cultural thing with us. But she would make this big, huge pot of red beans, and whoever was hungry, didn't matter who it was. She mainly did it for the junkies in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They would come and her thing. You could come and knock on her back door, and she would fix you a plate of red beans. And her only rule was don't throw the paper plates in her yard or in the street, because if she see you do it, you couldn't come to her house no more. But it would be all hours of the night. People knocking on her back door. You would hear them knocking, and she would open the door. She would fix them a little to-go plate of red beans and give it to them,
Mhm.
just to make sure that even if you out here in these streets, even if you ain't got nowhere to go, at least you got some food in your stomach. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We got to get back to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because all this whole idea of me, and long as I'm doing good, long as my
Yeah.
house eating, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work in the long
Yeah.
run. So that
Yeah.
that's Lou trying to be positive for a little bit, but we about to jump into the bullshit.
So there's been some it was a talk. I mean, I don't know, what was it, a tweet or something that brought up like the dynamic of gay men and straight men friendships.
So here's why I saw it. It was this little skit by
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
that boy who be skating. Y'all seem to really enjoy his content. I mean, shout out to the young man. He don't do nothing for me. However,
I like his skating content, except for the part when he was like recording himself like doing really, really gay shit around like obviously straight men, and like
yes.
just for the like I didn't like that, but that right there would led to believe what he did. But keep going.
So yeah, oh yeah, he was one doing that shit where he would go to the skating rink and like bend over in front of the straight boys and shit. So okay, all
Yes.
right. Here's my thing. There is a very specific type of gay man
Mhm.
who flexes um engagement or friendship or whatever with straight men. Now here's my thing. Shout out to straight men. Straight, I'm cool with plenty of straight cats. Love y'all boys down. They've showed me nothing but love. Can't fucking talk shit about them. But my thing is, you're never gonna see me out here. My straight friends, look at me. I have straight friends. Come here, straight man. You just got through fucking a woman. Me and you are friends. Like, I'm not doing it. It's just not that serious. Hey yo, me and this guy cool, but I'm more focused on tying in with my community. Like I said, me and you,
Mhm.
we good. But it's just these, and I don't want to seem like I'm punching down on the film boys. I really don't. But it do be y'all. Y'all will come on the timeline, or y'all will, even in real life. I don't really do gay spots like that. I don't like being around punks like that. See, the straight boys really like me. Straight man don't. That straight man likes you because he's trying to fuck the girls you bring with you every goddamn well. You bringing fish with you to the gay spot. He see them and he want them. He's tolerating you.
Or they're looking at you because they don't see that all the time, not because they want you either. That's another thing.
Right. You're entertaining. You go come through. You're gonna be Shanae for a few minutes. They gonna laugh. And here's the thing. Not saying that they hate you, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? That you and that straight man, he not picking you up to go down to the barbershop. He not picking you up to go down to the pickup game. He's not doing that with you. I'm sorry, but y'all be so pressed to flex that y'all have these straight friends. It's a prime example. It's like the other day I saw some shit. A guy talk about, I just don't go to gay clubs. You'll never find me at the gay spot. Whoop the motherfucking do. I get so sick of y'all punks who think being the token sissy in a straight spot somehow elevates you. What is
I don't
that?
know why, because it'd be a whole bunch of token sissies in there, and that's one I do not like token sissies. Like I just don't like.
No.
I don't like to be around like that type of. I don't know. It's something about that type of a gay person.
Yes, it's very pick me. Because here's my thing. Again, like I said, love my straight homeboys down. What I'm never gonna do is be gay Wikipedia for you. I'm never gonna do that because here's what here in my experience, this is what happens when they know you gay and like I say, this is not. I'm not talking about no DL shit, none of that. They just know you gay. The first thing they want to do is want to ask you a bunch of super invasive questions. It's all. I don't want to sit with you and just the whole day you picking my brain about gay shit. Fam,
Yeah.
go suck some dick if you're trying to find out. Well, you mean you so you just y'all just fam. Go suck some dick. I am not about to sit up here and do this with you.
I just never really had straight friends since probably college
Mhm.
because they're just for the most part they're just boring.
Straight people, listen, because my man, oh my, that's what to me, that's why I don't like going to straight bars and shit like that. I be bored. Y'all don't be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? You because here's the thing about women. Love women down. I think y'all know black women in my face. Right now. But y'all getting the spot, y'all boring. Y'all in there, y'all holding on to a hookah and doing your little bop. Because women, the thing about women is they scared to do too much because men don't like women to do too much. So she
That's
gotta
why I
be,
like going to the gay club.
huh?
That's why I like going to the gay club.
Right. You'll be in the straight spot and you ain't gonna throw one ass cheek in the straight spot, but you go good to the gay club and she ready to fucking dive bomb off the wall and shit like that because now you feel free because now you ain't got nobody judging you. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Because
nobody trying to like fuck or anything like that.
right, because I ain't like straight cats be judging the fuck out of girls in the club. Man, look at that hoe out there, but
You
she
know
like
what they have? I think somebody tweeted that about somebody like the vibe in straight clubs have changed. It's like they were tweeting how like the men kind of like be wanting the women to approach them these days, and I'm like, I
you
guess.
got this big fine ass gal out there on the floor throwing ass. I'm talking about fine as fuck. Your ass over here on the wall with a bunch of niggas talking about some man. Look at that hoe out there, but she do it. Like what? Weird. Okay, we lost the plot somewhere. That ties into this hatred y'all have of women like Megan Thee Stallion. Every time I see y'all men, grown ass men, looking at Megan, big old fine ass. When I tell you Megan Thee Stallion so fine, that woman makes me question every decision I made in my life. And I am gay as Christmas. I be looking at that bitch like, girl, I don't know what we could do, but I would give it my all. But if
Listen,
I can feel that way, but y'all looking at women like her, like Angel Reese, and talking shit about them. Do you see how fine this woman is, straight man? What? How are you sitting up here judging that? You don't want to see that?
it's crazy how they talked about Angel Reese when she did the Victoria's Secret thing. I was like,
Baby.
"Is y'all okay?" It was the men and it was the women, and there was it was some tweet that went viral where this woman said um she was basically saying that her body ain't nothing to like go crazy about because her body is attainable.
Ma'am, ma'am, we ain't gotta lie. I'd rather you just come out and say the bitch look like motherfucking the thing y'all always say she look like on Ice Age, which she does not. I'd rather you just be honest and say you don't like her. Ain't nothing
She said her
attainable.
body's attainable. How tall is she? 6'7"?
Baby, that girl, she's 6 foot something, nothing but leg, nothing but ass. But I'm the body insane, beautiful girl. The way they hate on, it's like
She said it's
I'm so
attainable. She said that body is attainable.
unattainable. And what's so great? I bet it was a motherfucker shaped like a meatball who said that shit. I know it was a motherfucker shaped like a goddamn I know it was a motherfucker shaped like a soldering iron saying that motherfucking shit. Her body is attainable. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out somewhere and if you're gonna hate from the heart. Hate
Oh my
honestly.
god.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be unrealistic, because that's when you lose me. I could take a hating ass motherfucker,
Oh my
but
god.
don't be a disillusioned, dishonest.
Right. Don't be dishonest about it. Like, come
Because
on.
my thing is, even on our side of the fence, a bad bitch is a bad bitch. I can look at the motherfucker right now. You stank attitude, having fucking head nose up your ass, motherfucker. But you fine in a bitch.
It is what it is.
Like,
It
it
is what it
is what
is.
it is. But
But
yeah, no,
listen,
that pick me shit gotta go.
yeah, it got to. It got to. Speaking of like, this ain't really pick me, but a lot of people were saying it was. Pleasure You. We talking about him again.
Y'all know how I feel about that one. That nigga fine as fuck to me.
Pleasure You made a statement about fat phobia. I guess we should have had it up and read. So it was a long statement about
Mm-hmm.
saying this, talking about fat phobia. I guess from it was a result of people talking about him. They say he paid the boys and everything, which is crazy because I mean he has a porn studio, so he's paying the actors.
You pay contractors. That's what you do.
And they were on there calling him a predator and all this stuff. And I was like, y'all stop. Like words like they mean things. Like quit calling people that word. Like he is paying actors. He has a porn studio. What are you
And these
talking about?
people are of age.
These
That's the
people are
thing. They're
grown.
young, but they're of age.
They're grown. And it's like why I think the main thing that people was the thing was funny to me is that he made that statement about it was like a love letter to like fat guys, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
you don't even
You
either.
don't fuck fat men.
Not
You
only
don't
that,
fuck fat men.
not only that, what I said, he don't even share the meat with other fat niggas. Like he don't even like he don't even invite another fat nigga to fuck the niggas he fucking.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
it could be some smorgasbord type shit. Yeah, get you one of the skinny boys that you love, throw them on the bed, and you and another bitch just devour them up. It could be you know what I'm saying. You could do Thanksgiving content. It's a market out there for that. Like you know
You
what I'm
ain't never
saying.
had like a big dude. Like I said, I ain't saying that he gotta mess with a big dude. He could bring in another big dude to do what he do.
So that's where I felt the
Why
dragon was
yo
born.
he just greedy? Why you eating up all the meat? Let a fat nigga eat some meat. Like share the meat if you want to be so inclusive to fat niggas. Like you know.
That's where I felt the dragon was warranted because again, like I say all the time, I think he's very attractive. I do enjoy his content. However, you cannot talk about fat phobia, sir, when we never see you engaging with any other fat man. That's like the last episode we briefly touched on it about the fat boys always whining about nobody seeing it for them, but y'all don't see it for each other. But that's every sub what's the word I'm looking for? Subgroup in the
Of
community.
people.
The films
So,
don't fuck with other.
somebody said, I wasn't able to verify this before we started recording, but somebody said that Pleasure You had a party that, and on a flyer it had no fast, no films.
Oh,
I wasn't able to verify this, but
I would have died 2,000
for
times if I
my
seen that shit.
for my own comedic relief, I hope that did happen because it'll be hilarious.
that's listen, that's like them thirsty bottoms who throw sets and be trying to do shit to get more tops to come. I swear to God, every time a bottom throws a set, they do some shit like that where they try to discourage other bottoms from coming. And
No, listen. I saw a flyer. What was that for? It was for one Pride, DC Pride, and on the flyer it said, "If too many bottoms show up, the party will be canceled." On the flyer.
It's insane. I swear to God. And now this was an older cat told me this because I was glad we was at a party or some shit like that. And he identified as a bottom. Side note, when you find an old nigga who still do that top bottom shit, leave that motherfucker alone. That listen. But anyway, he was using these weird analogies like we are the plugs and we need the outlets to come plug into us. And if you have too many plugs and only a few, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking, nigga? What? Are you Georgia
Girl,
Power now? You
trying
talking about
to
getting plugged into and shit like that? Yo, y'all are crazy. Like, but yeah, you know, but pleasure you again. Yeah, my thing is you I don't know, man. It's so strange to me. You know what I'm saying? The big boys do not show love to each other. Cause I would love to see him engage with, you know what I'm saying, another fat nigga. Side note, you gotta start really getting fucked now, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sick of seeing them videos where you got this little thin boy turned to a certain angle and he look like he beating you down and
think.
ain't nothing going in. Come on, man.
I
We
think for
know.
me, I think I think a lot of people can't see past like the fact that they know like, oh, this is a trend, this is transactional. They can't see past that. And in
Mm.
porn, you're supposed to be able to not sell it as being transaction. Like the it's not supposed to look like a like transactional what they're doing.
the
Even though
the
it
art.
is in every case that you see, it is a transactional thing, but you're
Yeah,
not supposed to let that show. And I think in his it the
it shows.
transaction of it shows.
Yeah, because the art in pornography, because pornography is art. Sex can be art. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The art of it is being able to create the fantasy, that illusion of,
Yeah.
y'all being into each other and all that kind of shit like that. And sometimes you could tell, like when people do certain content, you can tell these people are genuinely friends and everything like that. But in the broader scheme, it's supposed to look organic. It's supposed to look natural. And again, that's where its themes have gone off the rails, because now it's just so obvious in everybody's content, that y'all motherfuckers just met an hour ago, or you seen each other, you jumped to the DMs, y'all done showed up to each other's house, y'all really don't like each other, but so it's just, I don't know, we've lost the art aspect of it, because again, too many people are fucking doing it. But
Yeah.
but yeah, like I said, listen, shout out to him. But yeah, dude, you gotta diversify your content up a little bit. Cause me myself personally, I'm tired of seeing these string bang boys. Like the tall, lanky with long dick does nothing for me. It does nothing. I understand that's the going look for a lot of you all. Y'all enjoy that.
Read me.
Bitch, I know your type. Let me tell you something. I have figured your type, and I done got to the point now where I can see. I'm like, okay, yeah, yep. Be able to love it. Be able.
I'm sorry, I just like tall, slim. I mean, big dick don't matter, but big dick just comes
Mm.
with tall and slim. So
Right. It literally just comes with the package. And it's like, but yeah, but anybody don't be, I like big fine. That is my thing. However, I have grown to appreciate the little slim boys with what I call the pull out sofa booty. Like, you don't realize he got all that till he
until he
get naked. Like,
naked.
God damn, nigga, what
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
don't
am
see
I
it till he
looking for?
naked. Yeah. But speaking of the porn industry and all that stuff, did you there was an interview that I guess Deep Dick, former porn star or
Girl.
current porn star, I don't know if Deep Dick still does porn,
Deep Dick,
but
I ain't seen him do anything in a long time. It's been a while. Um,
so I guess, well, I guess now he's podcasting. He has a YouTube show and he interviewed Elijah, which is Raheem's ex-boyfriend. If y'all don't know Raheem from porn. Okay.
oh, trust me, they done seen, right. Raheem done crossed over, like straight people be talking about his shit.
So they did an interview, and in this interview, first of all, Deep Dick is a horrible interviewer. He seemed like he
Uh,
was drunk.
Deep Dick looked high. Mama was on that couch, looked like she was gone off a whole beam. Then on top of that, it's just like he done sunk it. Because I'm saying this because Deep Dick used to be fine as fuck. Like when he had the rat tail, that long little rat tail, like
Yeah.
Deep Dick used to be fine as fuck.
Now
I mean,
I don't know. I can't say this for sure, but it looks like, to me, it looks like he got his nose done.
I see you saying that shit, and I screamed at that phone because it do look like he got a little
It like
contour.
yes, it's something. It's pinched. Like it's
Because when
still
y'all go get
big.
them nose
It's still
jobs,
a
y'all.
big nose. Or he got his nose done and then get his frown marks removed.
Yeah, because that's my thing. Y'all do that because when Nene got her first nose job, she did the same shit, and I feel like y'all all been doing it ever since she did it. When they get that first nose job, them nostrils don't be wide enough. Y'all get them slit nostrils, and then y'all always have to go back and get more rhinoplasty because you can't fucking breathe because your nostrils you ain't supposed to have slits in your fucking face like a goddamn snake. You have nostrils for a reason to take up as much air as you can. Y'all get them fucking nose jobs. Them nostrils be too fucking thin. You can't breathe. You can't get air to your fucking brain. Then y'all start saying stupid shit. So then you got to go get it redone. I'm in my mind. That's how it works.
So Elijah, he was
Oh,
interviewing Elijah.
Elijah. Oh, I see that little piece. It was so painful to watch
and
because it was too.
in the interview, so he was saying that they're Elijah and Raheem are not together anymore, and he just said a lot of stuff about their business, about
Mm,
how Raheem don't have the money that people think that he has.
mm.
That house that they be filming with that pool in the back, that's not their house. That's not their pool. That's
I don't
Raheem.
believe anybody thought that though. That's the
That's
thing.
Raheem
Like,
Sugar Daddy. I thought they was at least renting the house.
I never did. I mean, because here's my thing. Again, you got to realize once you get up to a certain echelon with porn, it
Mhm.
all becomes smoke and mirrors. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And and don't get it twisted. I understand like sex work is sex work. Some are better at it than others. Some are more successful than others. But at the end of the day, it's still sex worker. You are not maintaining no fucking McMansion with the goddamn that house looked like an IKEA on the inside. It just everything was
Mhm.
just very cubicle and very postmodern. You're not maintaining that all fucking alone. You're just
Mhm.
not. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So I never once believed that
So
they
yeah, and
all
so that's another thing that people don't believe, and I've been saying this for a while. I believe um the money in OnlyFans is gone,
absolutely,
and
absolutely.
and even the people who got like all these hundreds of thousands of followers and all this stuff, like the money is not there like what it used to be, what it was during COVID, and people are
Mhm.
still chasing that and thinking that that's going to come back around. It's not, and a lot
No.
of people are entering OnlyFans thinking that they're going to get that money, and it's like the money is gone.
Here's
And
the
I
thing with
and I think the only way that your money is going to be made as content creators again is either have to go back to the studios
Mhm.
or there's got to be a ban on porn.
So
If there's a ban on porn, that's going to be the time to get out there and make some money.
here's the thing about content creation. You have to think about it. Think about it like this. You got Netflix, Hulu, all these streaming services right now, steady jacking their prices up,
Mhm.
trying to break even. And it gets to a point now where you paying for all these streaming services, you might as well just pay for cable. That same analogy, for lack of better terms, it goes the same way with porn. You got all these motherfuckers out here popping up with OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it gets to the point where it's gonna be like you said, we're gonna have to go back to studio porn because now it's gonna be like, shit, I can't afford to pay $9.99 here, $5.99 here, $8.99 here. You know what I'm saying? I just need to consider. And if a lot of y'all was smart, y'all would do that. Just consolidate, make a company, and that way get people to come back. You know what I'm saying? It's like that
Yeah.
because it's literally it's oversaturated. I'm
Mhm.
speaking as someone with an OnlyFans.
And not
It
only
is
that, and it's
oversaturated.
oversaturated, and two, you got regular I hate saying regular people, but people who don't even do content, who don't even make porn,
Mm-hmm.
basically doing porn still. Like, the whole idea of everybody being more free, people post their
Mm-hmm.
ass every Wednesday and all that stuff. So if you with that, like that takes away from you making money. Like you gotta
You
compete with that
have
too.
And it's like, and it's the one upmanship of it all. You have to come, like I say, because again, it's motherfuckers out here posting ass and dick for free. So now you got to compete. Now you got to be on. Now you got to be on there, turned upside down, hanging from a ladder on the side of your house,
And
nothing in your own face.
and I believe that ruined porn more than it being oversaturated. It's the fact that everyday people is being freaks and being free and everything, and that takes away from
It
the
takes
content creators.
away. But going back to their whole breakup, I'm gonna say the one thing I getting through the interview because it was tough because both of these motherfuckers were talking to each other. They felt it was like watching two people who was both in a speech class trying to have a conversation with each other. But got through the interview and he talked about all the whole abuse allegations, this, that, and with this, that, and third. My takeaway from it is this, and we can take this outside of sex work.
Mhm. Yeah.
Trying to date a person who is on a come up, when you put it, what I mean is if you got a goal and you trying to get to that goal, and that goal getting there involves all your time, all your energy, all your focus. This is not the time to have a relationship. Y'all be trying to have these deep relationships at the wrong times in your life. When you out here grinding, it's not the time for you to lock in with nobody. You cannot build a relationship that way. You know what I'm saying? When you pulling long nights at the office and all that kind of shit like that, this is not the time for you to say, you know what I need? I need a motherfucker here. It's just not. It's the wrong time.
But back to but Raheem said it in one of this interview that he had. Raheem, and it made it seem like, for what I got from what he was saying, was that he kind of rushed into the relationship with Elijah, because he said something to the effect that he was he liked the idea of having a boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
that did that with him, and it
Mm-hmm.
kept him from falling, I guess, in love or falling romantically for people, for everybody that he filmed with. It kept him from having emotions with the people that he filmed with, because he knew he had somebody at home.
So here's the thing that makes sense, but it's very weird.
It's weird and selfish and a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
you need
Yeah,
you're using this person
this
as like a tether
this
to
boy that's
keep
like
you
13 years
grounded.
younger than you.
You know what I'm saying? And again, it's just and here's the thing. Y'all have to start seeing, because that goes to this whole thing where a lot of y'all are in relationships for optics. Y'all in relationships for optics. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to share your partner, because like I said, I say it all the time. I'm active on the internet. If I were to date somebody, I can't put this person who's this big of a part of my life out. If I post a picture with my nigga, I'm gonna post a picture with my nigga. But
Right.
a lot of y'all out here in relationships purely for the optics. You get off on people telling you that we're goals and all that kind of shit like that. Those relationships don't fucking last. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Just thought about this. Just thought about this. I don't know if you saw it or not, but there was a conversation going around talking about um what they were saying about people, about having sex with people's exes and shit like that or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought up numbers like it's so many millions of people in the world, blah 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 blah. And I just wanted to say real quick, them numbers don't work in our favor like y'all think they do. Because at the end of the day, you got to realize we're black, we're gay, and we're of a particular age. That
Somebody
all
broke that. It was a guy on TikTok who already broke all the black
yes.
gay numbers down. I think he said, like, when you break it down, like the whole entire dating pool is only like 100,000 or less, like across the whole country.
So this whole thing that y'all doing, where y'all looking for these virginal gay men in their 40s who have only slept with two people in their life and shit like that. It's unrealistic. It's unfucking realistic. When you, because right now I'm talking about people in my age demographic. So from
Yeah.
mid-30s to mid-50s. I would look like a damn fool going out here to try to find a motherfucker my age who ain't nobody had. Nigga, you're gonna be in rooms with other black gay men, and yes, you're gonna be able to say, "Oh, we had dealers, we had dealers, we had dealers." You're not gonna find this
That's
motherfucker
just
who's
how.
been locked in a bomb shelter for 20 some years to make you fucking feel better.
You know what's crazy though? The people who all the gays who always want somebody who ain't nobody never had, it's always the most like gays who are always popular and always like in the know.
Yes,
Bitch,
yes.
you know everybody. So it's gonna that makes it even harder for you to meet somebody that someone's not gonna know because you know everybody.
It goes back to what I always say. In the black gay community, we have it's too many of y'all dating to escape yourselves. You're
Mhm.
running from yourselves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's just all it is to it. There's no such thing as finding this person out here who's pure as a driven snow. We all got past. We all have done things. We all be like, oh, I don't know, man. I just think that's weird and stupid.
It is. It is. Well, let's go ahead and end this on a higher note. I know you watched the No Limit verses.
So let me tell you something. As, as y'all, I don't think y'all understood what that did for me. All that was literally all the music of my formative years on one stage. As I'm, as the little boy from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, was I was on cloud nine that
So
fucking night.
I didn't know they was even gonna have it was Cash Money versus
No limit.
No
Yeah.
Limit, right? Okay. And I didn't even know this was happening until like it was happening.
So I knew because like I said, I'm pretty locked in with a lot of music shit. So because like I
Yeah.
said, the music that's my jam. So therefore, so when I first saw it a couple of weeks ago, I was like, no, it ain't lying. But then when I saw the official versus page post about it, I was excited. I was just happy, and it happened. So I'm gonna give you my gripes real quick first. They cut it too short.
Mhm.
That crowd was fucking horrible. That should have
Mhm.
taken place in New Orleans. They should
Yeah.
have been right down to the dome,
Where were
but
they at? Atlanta?
no, they were in Vegas.
Oh
Fuck,
hell. Okay.
that ain't that should have been in New Orleans. And the people talking about something, well, it couldn't happen in New Orleans because they was worried about safety and street shit. These niggas are old. Everybody, every nigga on that stage has salt and pepper.
Right. What's
On
not about to
that stage,
happen?
like every nigga on that stage, you know what I'm saying, and then had experiences with
These
gout.
people are grandfathers and grandmothers.
You
Mia
know what
X is a
like
grandmother.
I promise you, what nothing gonna happen. The only young nigga on that stage was Birdman, and I'm gonna talk about him in a second. Fucking but
Was
but
Manny
yo,
Fresh there?
Manny Fresh was there,
Looking like a stud, I bet.
looking like but that's the other thing. Everybody looked good.
Was
I
Juvenile
like
there?
who?
Juvenile was there?
Yes.
I'm sure his fine ass.
Let me tell you something. First off, Juvenile is my favorite rapper of all time, and I try not to look at him that way. That nigga fine as fuck.
He
Like
does. I'm not even big on getting my ass saved, but I want him to eat my ass.
that nigga is fine as fuck. But Juven was there. But everybody on the stage looked like they'd been taking care of themselves. It was so good to see BG because if you know
Mhm.
BG's history, he struggled with substance abuse and other kind of shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
over the years. He was on that stage. I'm talking about he looked good. He looked healthy. He sounded good. Everybody was showing everybody love because what people don't realize, and I'm saying this as somebody who grew up in that time,
Mhm.
all of those artists fucked with each other.
Mhm.
Always did. Juvie always fucked with No Limit artists. Mia X and Manny Fresh like that. All the
Yeah.
artists fuck with each other. The friction was always P and Birdman. You know what I'm saying? But that's
Mhm.
because P blocked their original deal way back in the day, so that's where that came from. So that's where it's from. But anyway, everybody, but No Limit did. They won that shit because them No Limit was very tied into the street and all that kind of shit, and all them songs
Mhm.
still hit. Because when they came out on No Limit Soldiers, I was already on my feet. But when P fucked around and hit Hustler, Paula, gangster, cap. I woke everybody in my apartment. I'm sorry, I was on my.
I did most of the clips that I saw was like I saw a lot of Mia X clips floating around. That was like the most clips I've seen from the
Let me
night.
give Mia X her flowers right this second. That's who I'm here for. Here's my thing with Mia X. Mia X has always been my favorite female MC.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And I'm saying this as someone who does not like female rap at all.
Mm-hmm.
However, growing up, Mia X was the only woman rapper that men would listen to. We didn't listen to Lil Kim. We didn't listen to Foxy Brown. We didn't listen to female rap. The only one we listened to was Mia X, and to an extent Gangsta Boo, but more so Mia X. Because Mia X just was, I mean, first of all, she was always the best rapper they had. That woman is an incredible writer. She's also a poet. What people don't, because she every album she put out, she has a poem on each album. She's a poet. She's all of these things, you know.
She's a good performer too. I remember when I was in college, she came to perform at the gay club Big Yo. This was when Big Yo was over there off of 59 in that warehouse with no air conditioner. And I don't know where Big Yo in Houston is now, but anyway, anybody in Houston know what Big Yo is doing? If she still got a spot, get in the comments and let me know. But Mia X came to Big Yo, and I hadn't really listened. I knew like Mia X songs, but I never really got into it. My homeboy that was in Dallas was like, "Hey, Mia X gonna be in Houston. I'm coming down there for the to go to Big Yo to see Mia X. We gonna go." I'm like, "You coming from Dallas to come see Mia X at the club?" I'm like, okay, whatever. And then we get there, and it was a good show. I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it.
Here's the thing what people don't realize, and I wanted to make a point to bring this up. Mia X is very much an ally. Always has been. She used I don't know if she still owns it, but she used to own a club called Second and D in New Orleans back in the day. And it was on Mondays. Every Monday she hosted a drag show. With Katie Red and all the rest of the drag performers of around New Orleans. Shout out to Katie Red. She also a legend. But yeah, people would shit on her for that, like, oh, you letting them punks up in your club. She did not, and not only did she host it, she would loud and proud be promoting it on her social.
Yeah.
Like, the girls are gonna be here tonight, but so she's also an ally. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's the best kind of, you're not out here, yes, doing the team. You're actually just showing up for the community. So she's been an ally. She's a cancer survivor. You know what I'm saying? She's just a dope woman who has been deserving of her flowers. And to see her finally get the flowers she's been deserving after that verse, because again, she put on breath control was crazy. She sounded clear. You could hear her over the backing track. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I was just so happy to see her have that moment. Shout out to BX, love her down. But yeah, no, that verse, it was good for me. But Birdman, real quick, you gotta let that bitterness go, bro. You are in your 60s on that stage, cussing your artists out. That was another thing. No Limit came out. They were a unit.
He cussing out.
He was cussing out Turk calling. Because so here's the thing, but you gotta realize too. Bitch is used very loosely in New Orleans. Like they call each other bitch and everything. They use it. So it wasn't that, but it was just when it got to we gonna fuck with you when we fuck with you. And it was like it was very pointed. And it's like, again, sir.
Tony Braxton, come get your husband.
Tony, come get your.
Shout out, and also, so odd. That still seems so odd to say that after how long they've been together, almost 20 years now. And
that's the thing, what people don't realize. Tony and Birdman been fucking around for a very long time. Like, this ain't no overnight shit.
No.
Them people been dealing for a long.
They've been together for about 20 years now.
But it makes sense. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you how it makes sense. Women of Tony's demographic, women like Toni Braxton. When I say women like Toni Braxton, I'm talking about black women of a particular age who still look a certain way. They do not do pretty men. This is why Beyonce she had no choice but to be with Jay-Z. Not saying Jay-Z is butt ugly or nothing, but those type of women do not go for pretty boy men.
Yeah.
Women like Toni Braxton, like when I talk black women in their 50s and shit like that, a pretty nigga can't do nothing but show them where a butt ugly nigga went. And let me tell you something, and let me tell you what God loves. Please believe Birdman is down, and I bet you them neck muscles strong than a motherfucker. Cause you know one thing, bitch, that's Toni Braxton. That's a legendary box. Please believe his ass is down. She said she telling that nigga to breathe
so
while
funny
she
to me.
singing breathe while he down there fucking motorboat.
Speaking of the Braxtons, this new season of their show is crazy.
Ooh, I don't even watch reality TV like that. And I see that shit.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to. But see, that's what their show have always. It's always been good. It's kind of slept on too. But it's getting to
Why
the
they don't
point.
like each other?
So I don't know when that. So it's funny because when the show first started, it was all fun and sister stuff for like a good like 5 or 6 seasons. Then it just got dark, and then it just like and it gets like worse and worse, and it just like what they doing now. They would have never done that when the show first started, and I think a lot of their drama is, and the reason why they have a lot of problems is they mama.
Yeah, that woman, and again, this is just I've just seen clips over the years online, but every time she doesn't seem nice.
No,
Like she
and
doesn't seem
I
like,
think too. I think when they mom passed away, they probably won't talk to each other again. None of them will.
you know what's so crazy? That's the case nowadays with a lot of black families because my family, just using my family as an example, when my grandmama passed, we splintered.
Yeah,
I'm talking about when I say it, we don't talk. It's so like it was so wild because when Mama closed her eyes, it was like in all our heads. I knew there are cousins that I'm never gonna see again.
right.
I know I'm never gonna talk to these people again.
Yeah,
And it didn't used to be that way, but it's just that's become more and more the norm with a lot of black families.
yeah. I think when her mama died, like they not gonna like talk no more. It's that's crazy how they argue like that. But I think I'm gonna have to tune in and see what's going on.
Is it Tamar though? That's my like because I know one time before people saying it was Tamar because it was her antics and whatnot, but who?
I think Tamar dynamic with her sisters. I feel like Tamar feels like she's supposed to be the superstar of the family. She feel like she's supposed to be the Toni Braxton, and like that she has that going on, and then it's just it really is her though. She does really. I mean, and then in so many ways they do act like they're jealous of her, and they really ain't got no reason to be. So they give her that ammunition to say that shit and go on that, which y'all do kind of act like y'all do are jealous of her. So it be
Baby,
a
let me
lot.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. Tamar, you can sing down. We all know that. Can't take that from you. You can sing down. Baby, Toni Braxton is Toni Braxton.
Yeah.
Toni, nigga, Toni Braxton is just, she has that, she just has that thing. Toni Braxton is Toni Braxton for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That remix she just hopped on with the Kalani song, she smoked that shit. I'm just that voice you just speak. I know we running a little long, but speak. I just had to mention this real quick. Shout out to the Brandy and Monica tour. They came through Atlanta. I'm really rooting for that.
They must have they must have listened to our podcast and got Maya on there to open up.
Let me tell you about that. First and foremost, I wish a speedy recovery and peace, love, blessings to Money Long. Pneumonia ain't no joke.
It's not, especially when you're a singer.
Right. I really, really hope she makes a full recovery. I pray for her health. However, it was always supposed to be Maya on that tour. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have bought a ticket if I know Maya was on the bill because in that it was always Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah, Maya. Those were the
Mhm.
four. Aaliyah
Mhm.
isn't with us anymore.
Yeah,
Maya was always supposed to be a part of this. And let me tell you something. Not only does Maya looks amazing.
she
That
does.
that woman looks amazing.
Mhm.
But to get a 5-hour notice that you got to film, and all she had was 5 hours heads up. That
That was
woman got
good.
that plane. That type of
And she was,
professionalism.
and the mic was on. She
The
didn't. I mean,
microphone was
it
on.
was on.
That type of professionalism does not exist anymore. Because
Yeah.
these girls all have social anxiety.
Because
They're
some
all
girls would
so
have came up there and just let they backtrack play, did a little ooh and ahs, and just danced around and
did.
called it a
But
day.
I just saw what she's gonna be taking. Maya's gonna be on the next, I want to say 5 dates. And
Because
listen,
because it was in Atlanta last night. And I think Tank
yeah,
opened up.
yeah. And I'm glad Atlanta did get that type of show because, like I said, I know them gays, them older gays showed out.
You know, bitch, listen, a gay man of a certain age love him some Tank. Jesus.
Uh, but shout out.
Really, our age, our demographic. That's who it is. Our age.
Well, look, we
The
dragging
millennials.
ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna.
A millennial gay man love him Tank. Love him some Tank.
You said Tank
Yes, Tank.
the sing? He was there.
He was there last night. He opened up last night. Yeah.
Oh, so here's my thing with Tank. Tank is one of them ones. He don't do for me what he do for y'all. Yeah, I understand
I
he's a
think he's
very
a better.
attractive man.
I think he's a better. Oh no, as far as attractiveness looks, oh he's fine. But
Oh yeah,
his work, I think he's a better writer and producer than he is like
yeah.
artist.
Because them songs on Curl Over. I can't. All his hits, I can't stand them songs.
He
But
got one song I like that When We song.
oh,
When
listen.
We
Oh,
that will
that's.
always be on the cream list.
Let me tell you something. That song. I ain't gonna lie. When that hit the playlist, that's when you got to
Yes.
get in your bag. You got. Oh,
That's
you
like
got to put. You gotta put your whole back into that motherfucker. That hook, sweet love. Oh, no.
that
Oh,
song
I'm in my
jams.
bag.
He went off with that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Bitch, I got both my hands around your throat. Motherfucking you.
Like you cannot make a sex list without that song. Like
Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, I think we hit every point that we needed to hit today.
and some more.
Look, as always, man, like us, subscribe to us. That helps us. Like,
Yes, yes,
that's what we need
yes.
to see. We trying to grow this shit and all that today like that.
Tell a
Hit us,
friend about the show. Tell somebody
tell a
about the
friend,
show.
don't tell your mama.
And catch me on Twitter at wisdom_stature.
And I am the same as Lou.
Hello?